Starting at shooting guard, 6'3", number 7, Buddy Hield. The other forward, 6'6", number 10, Jimmy, number 10. Number 30, Stephen Curry.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sideline. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Golden State, third best record here in the early going. And, of course, New Orleans, down 4 spots from them.
Well, I think for New Orleans, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. Murray out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Embiid in at the 5. And for Golden State, some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. There's Jackson Davis out there with Walker. You know, Greg, so often we talk about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce and really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Murray with the bounce pass. Here's Embiid. Warriors with the rebound. And Jones sends it back. Pass to Embiid. Here's Walker. Outside for Curry. Sinks the three-pointer.
His shooting motion is just so impeccable. Curry's long ball is one of the prettiest shots in the game.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Murray surveying the D. Pass to Embiid. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Outside, Walker. Curry against Murray. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 5-point game, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going, and you could see frustrations emerge.
But what a gutsy win. To struggle in the offensive end that much and still win the game, that says something about the character of a team.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, he's concerned about a lot of things, but in particular, he's worried about how to deal with DeJounte Murray. Coach said he's an opportunist in transition. Everybody's got to get back after a miss, or he'll eat us alive. Sounds like the same thing we've heard from other coaches. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And you have to admire how hard Zion plays. It makes defenders nervous and forces them to overcommit.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. First free throw is good.
Well, with his attacking style, Williamson spends a lot of time at the foul line.
That one drops. He ties it up. The Warriors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Golden State moving it around. To the paint. They kick out to Hill. Outside, Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches from deep. And Jones pulls it down. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. When it comes to players who like having fun, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
For Murray. He's putting up about 14 points tonight, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, but really his main asset is being a playmaker.
Great handle, great vision. That's how he drops so many dimes.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors, trailing by 2. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Walker. Inside. Outside for Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now here's Williamson. To the inside. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Williamson. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Warriors trail by 4. Curry finds Hill. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got 6 points.
Off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans.
All right, fans, it is ATD time. Get up and get moving like everyone's watching. We have an answer.
Teams value the 3 so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it. Pelicans, number 1.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
Here's Murray. He had 10 points in the win against the Nuggets in Denver. Pass to Misi. Walker against Williamson. Walker with the rebound. The Warriors trail. Now Curry. A 38-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Now Murray. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Murray outside. Over to the left wing. And again, no good by New Orleans. Golden State's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And stolen by Murray. Williamson outside. Picked his pocket. To the middle. It's deflected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Curry. And don't forget top 5 in the league in points per game. He's a premier offensive threat night in and night out.
And you never see him get nervous when he steps to the line. That's why he's second in the league in free throw percentage. Podziemski, he's checked in for Golden State. Healed outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And here is Murray. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Down low. They swipe it for the finish. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
The Pelicans trail. Williamson looking it over. Pass to Murray. Williamson right side. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And through this early portion, Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
Free throw good from Williamson.
And when he's healthy, Zion is a force, an athletic freak who makes an impact on both ends.
And the Warriors making a change here. Toppin's checked in. He's off on the second.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Heel dishes to Curry. Count that one. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Basketball.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Buddy Hield.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
New Orleans moving it around. Williamson, the screen. Murray, the pass to Williamson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Williamson's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Nation, time to make some noise. Here they come. Your Warriors Hype Squad. Ladies and gentlemen, the Warriors, your Hype Squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Time to turn it up and get loud. Here they come. We're firing up the green t-shirts.
Here's Podziemski. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Phoenix.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And what confidence from the big fella. Williamson runs the floor like a deer, and that assertiveness to attack. Love it.
Here's Podziemski. Still yet to score. It's Curry outside. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And get ready to move. And welcome out your Warriors 16.
Williamson.
Give him a hand.
The Pelicans have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Murray outside. Shot from the top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Warriors have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Pass to Olynyk. On the wing, Murray. A floater. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for New Orleans?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And how about also the ability to contest shots? They're staying attached and contesting and coming away with blocks as well.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the strike.
And Curry's not the biggest guy, but he can sense the contact coming and makes the adjustment.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Clint Capella comes in for Trace Jackson Davis. Moody subbed in for Heel.
At the line for the Dubs, Stephen Curry. 1 shot.
That's good from Stephen Curry. The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. And that one is good. And the Warriors lead by 4.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Screen by Olynyk. Takes a 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Curry on the wing. Defended by Jones. Curry on the wing. Over Jones. And Jones pulls it down.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Curry against Murray. Pass to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. They trail by 1. Toppin against Olynyk. Inside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, third team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And in addition, their three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
First free throw is good, and the Warriors with some changes. Walker comes in for Toppin, and it's Ty Jerome in for Stephen Curry. Reddish, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Both shots good from the stripe.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
It didn't take long for Psamyou'll to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. 1:27 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Misi. They set the screen. Offensive rebound. Olynyk in the corner. Fires the three. Rebounded by Capella. Warriors shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. And Walker throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. 59 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Misi. Here's Olynyk. Now Reddish. Clock at 4. Lets it fly from 18. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Here's Psamyou'll. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Trying to find Capella, gets it to him, and the dunk by Capella.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
30 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Misi. Murray right side. And the layup falls. Murray's got it all tied up now for New Orleans.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Psamyou'll. Off target from outside. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll return shortly. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Here's Williamson. We saw him with 29 points last game. So for New Orleans right now, Reddish out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Hawkins, and it's Reeves in at the point. Here's Embiid, and Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And that one's good, Williamson.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Psamyou'll with it. He's defended by Reeves. They get it back. The three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pelicans are putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hands. He said, I'm just playing chess within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me. I'm going to pick my spots. My teammates trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me when that time is right. Kevin, I'll let you be you.
And I love when you are you, David. Thank you so much. Now, here's Capella. He's got 6, connects from three-point range.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Pelicans trail by 3. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Embiid inside. Capella's there. Williamson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Embiid, and Capella sends it back. Now, here's Moody. He's guarded closely. Capella with a screen on Hawkins. Shot by Psamyou'll, no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Reeves finds Williamson. Knocks it loose. Embiid, the pass to Reeves. Embiid with a screen on Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It goes on Moses Moody.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Pelicans shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
First one falls for him. Well, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And that's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved, but it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Now at who's leading the league in the rebound department. 5th, Joel Embiid.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
Here's Psamyou'll. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Capella. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Hawkins. And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That'll be his second foul of the game. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Toppin.
Into the lineup for your Warriors, number 20, Cedi Osman.
How about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball? Williamson against Walker. 5 to shoot, and that one's good, Williamson. Williamson's got 14 points for the game.
That's just all Zion. Once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Pass to Osman, shoots the 3, and it's Williamson with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Hawkins passes to Reeves. Over to the wing. Capella against Embiid. And Capella sends it back. And he's able to get it back.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Zion Williamson. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Toppin, he's jacked in for Walker. And it's Ty Jerome in for Jetty Osman. Here's Jerome. Pass to Moody. Screen by Capella. Three-pointer. And the Warriors miss again.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Williamson outside. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Williamson with the bounce pass. Embiid against Capella. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Such a physical player. Hard not to get into it with Embiid when you're covering him.
The Pelicans have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
The numbers Embiid has put up over his career speak for themselves. He'll go down as one of the all-time great big men.
And the Warriors with some changes. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Toppin. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Ty Jerome. And Embiid drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Curry against Reeves. Capella sends a screen for Curry. Offline with his 3. New Orleans in the lead. Williamson with it. He's got 14. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Jackson Davis. They retain possession. Second chance shot. Jump shot is good. Williamson's got 7 points for the quarter.
And he's capable of being so dominant offensively. Zion just trampling the defense.
Capella with a screen on Reeves. Here's Curry with the 3. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Ball to the Pelicans.
A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Tuesday, they'll tip it off. A road trip beginning in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder.
And for that game against Los Angeles, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Embiid with the steal. Williamson kicks to Hawkins. Over Moody. Rebounded by Capella.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Curry finds Podziemski. Outside Curry. Launches a three. Curry making it look so easy.
Defensively, you have to be aware of Curry in that second.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Murray. He's got 7. To the middle. Here's Williamson. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Assisted by
Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Healed outside. The Warriors trail. Up top, Curry, defended by Jones. Shoots it. Second chance effort. And Capella with a nice bucket inside. Capella's got 8 points.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Jones. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Williamson in the post. Jackson Davis defending. The Warriors shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. And they take the lead. And it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
The corner is the shortest 3 by distance, so for someone like Hill, that is easy money.
Murray outside. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Capella.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Back to Curry. Healed outside. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Puts it up. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Murray. Warriors with the rebound. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Curry dishes to Capella. Pass to Jackson Davis. Golden State moving it around. He gets that one. And the Warriors lead by 5.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Williamson, the pass to Murray. Capella against Williamson. And Capella sends it back. Capella with a screen on Murray. Pass to Capella. Healed left side. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
A shot by Curry, no good.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Murray outside. Can they get it? Buries the long-range jumper. 10 points for him.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
The Warriors lead it. Pass to Jackson Davis. Healed outside. Back to Jackson Davis. Just 4 to shoot. From downtown. Healed, can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Murray. It's blocked. Jones against Hield. Here's Curry with the 3. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Now here's Williamson. 18 points for him. And Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Walker's checked in for the Warriors. And New Orleans also making a change. Olynyk's checked in. .50 seconds left to play in the first half. 5 on the clock. Olynyk, a screen on Curry. Here's Murray. Yep, that one goes. Murray's got 9.
Such a crafty finisher. Murray is good at sizing up defenses and then just crushing them with that floater.
.40 seconds left to play here in the half. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Olynyk.
But he's just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Number 10, one shot.
There's 37 seconds left here in the second. From deep three-point territory. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's the teardrop. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. .17 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Curry against Jones. Capella with a screen on Jones. 4 on the shot clock. Blows the alley-oop jam. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. It's James Borrego. Coach, too many easy buckets for them. Defensively, where do you dig in?
You got to stop penetration. That's the focus right now. They're getting to the paint. Just way too many points in the paint. Too many breakdowns all over the board defensively.
Yeah, that has to tighten up, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It is a
You know, right now for New Orleans, they're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster. We'll see what they look like by the end of the year.
And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Pelicans.
I like their approach on the boards. Get in there, establish position. Aggressively go after the ball, Ernie.
If they come out on top tonight, Shaq, that's how they're going to do it. By being more active and more physical than the other team.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Pelicans trail by 6. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Walker out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Hield right side. Outside, Walker. Back to Hield. Walker is screen on Jones. That shot off. Well, for New Orleans, shooting not great, 40% for the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. One is on Hield.
It's fun to watch a crafty player like DeJounte Murray who uses a blend of speed and smarts to make trouble on both ends of the floor.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
And you know, one look at Murray's game, and you can tell he's been well coached over the course of his career. His awareness, his work ethic, this guy is just always bringing it.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
Normally he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 8-point game. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Now here's Embiid. Jackson-Davis defending. And for the Warriors, they're shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Bridger with Buddy Hield. We're talking about one of the best shooters in the NBA.
No question, he is a marksman. He's going to have to be a mercenary, though. He is the type of an outside threat that every team needs. I don't care what the offensive system is, Buddy Hield will find a way to score.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Trace Jackson-Davis, shooting 1.
That one misses for Jackson Davis. Pelicans trail by 10 to the inside. Williamson. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 6 assists in the game. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Outside Curry. On the wing, Walker, covered by Williamson. They grab their own miss. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. Pelicans, number 1.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast-breaking style, and they are all in.
For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Murray with the bounce pass. Embiid inside. Jackson Davis defending.
Well, and it's just clear how comfortable Embiid is shooting the ball, especially from mid-range.
Hield outside. Back to Curry. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
In deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Reddish, he's checked in for New Orleans. Walker with a clean look. Cans it from downtown. Walker's got 5 points so far.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Murray outside. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Fires for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 13.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Joel Embiid. And he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Curry kicks to Walker. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here is Williamson, guarded by Walker. Murray against Curry. And Murray, here we go. Embiid wide open. That's in there. Murray with the assist. And now it's just a 4-point Warrior lead. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. On the wing, Hield. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. The shot by Curry, no good. Pelicans trail by 4. Now here's Murray. The tray. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They've led by as much as 10. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. From past the arc, Reddish's shot is good. Reddish has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Here's Curry, and the Pelicans pick up 3 with their last shot. They could use a bucket, and the layup is good. 11 points in the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. They trail by 3. Pass to Embiid. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. It's good. And now a 5-point Warrior lead.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Murray outside. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Stolen by Walker. Pulls it from the elbow. And the Warriors take on 2 more. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflection.
And they've also made a point to protect the rim tonight. All game long, they've been challenging. Or blocking shot.
Moses Moody, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Stephen Curry. And the Pelicans making a change here. Pelicans trail by 7. Now Reeves. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Jackson Davis and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
For New Orleans, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the 3rd. And here is Olynyk. Reeves outside. Over in the corner, Reddish. New Orleans moving the ball around. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Reeves. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Jackson Davis. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Embiid.
A list of guys as strong as Joel Embiid in this league is very short.
Here's Pajemski. To the middle. Here's Moody. Off target at the rim. The Pelicans have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Here's Reeves. Pass to Embiid. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
This is why they feed Embiid. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done.
Here's Pajemski. He's defended by Reed. Pajemski's shot is good. Pajemski's got 6 points.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Reeves outside. Pass to Embiid. Reddish with the ball. Fires the 3. And Moody pulls it down. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for the Warriors, number 10, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Warriors. Clint Capella comes in for Trace Jackson Davis. And Toppin subbed in for Walker. And so he makes both from the line. And Reeves has got the ball here for New Orleans. It's a 10-point game. And here's Reddish. Clock at 6. Pass to Reeves. Off target with his 3.
I'm all right with him taking that shot close to the hoop, but really not from long range.
Shot by Pajemski, no good.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Hawkins passes to Reeves. Pass to Reddish. Lets the 3 fly. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Hawkins. The Warriors have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Personal foul, 3rd team foul.
The Warriors have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
No good on that And he's good on the second. Pelicans trail by 8. Murray with it. He's got 9.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
And it's blocked out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Jerome is checked in.
Your Warriors, number 9, Ty Jerome.
pulls up, high post, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. They get it again, so the wing on the left. Here's Jerome. He has yet to score, and again, it's the Warriors missing. Murray outside. There's the pick. Here's Williamson. Here's Messi. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Capella. Here's Toppin. Now Moody over Reddish. A nice shot by Moody. Moody's got his second basket of the night.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
There's a minute left in the third quarter of the game. Williamson outside. Murray outside. Pass to Messi. Warriors with the rebound. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. Jerome passes to Moody. Now Capella. And the dunk by Capella. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Puts up a 3. They get the rebound. And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Trey Murphy. Zion Williamson is out there with Reddish. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Murray in at the 1 spot.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
And here are the Pelicans now, down by 12. Now here's Murray. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
I think Murray knows exactly what he's doing. He's going to go to that defender knowing he's going to get contact.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Warriors leading by 11. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Reddish. Toppin with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Moody's shot is off.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Williamson, the screen. To the inside. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Moody, and the basket good. A bad shot that time. Moody's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Murray outside. Here's Embiid. Robust move inside by Joel Embiid.
Once Embiid has the ball in that spot, it's lights out.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Majemski on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Warriors lead by 14.
His second triple of the half. Well, look, that's 2 more than he had in the first, so things, I guess, are trending in the right direction.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Jerome, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a change for the Pelicans. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Reddish. Now Murray. Shot clock at 5. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Embiid. No good that time. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Murray. Golden State moving the ball around. And he's good on the 3-ball. Majemski's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from 3-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Now here's Williamson. Will it go? Bangs home the trifecta.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Majemski. Williamson with the block.
Erased by Zion. He went for it with a lot of enthusiasm.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
That's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
And the first one at the line is good. Stephen Curry's checked in for Ty Jerome. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Warriors leading by 14. And here is Curry. Capella finds Moody. Majemski with it, unloads, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Reeves outside. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Outside Curry. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Curry's got 23.
Nobody answers the call better than Stephen Curry.
Pass to Reeves. Olynyk in the corner. Toppin with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Podziemski. Rebound by Olynyk.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
And they recover it. And it's off from three-point range. Curry outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Jones. Takes it off the glass.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Warriors leading by 14. Now Podziemski. Pass to Curry. Jacks up a three. Traps in the tray. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Reeves with it. He's defended by Podziemski.
Personal foul. Team score. At the line for the Pels, Reeves. 2 shots.
The first one falls, so both teams making some changes here. And Reeves drops them both. Here's Curry. Outside, Walker. Back to Curry from the arc. Reddish grabs the rebound. Pelicans trail by 15. Pass to Olynyk. And it's Curry with the rebound. Curry's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Hawkins with it. Outguarded by Hield. Hawkins kicks to Reddish. Reeves left side. And the Pelicans miss again. Warriors leading by 15. Outside, Walker for the 3. It's hauled in by Hawkins. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Reeves the pass to Hawkins. Fires from the line. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
Hield against Hawkins. Outside Curry. Down low. Some nice passing by Golden State. Clock at 6. Over Reeves. Curry's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 13. Hawkins passes to Reeves. Now the Warriors moving it up. Finished off the break.
An absolute superb facilitator because Curry is such a lights-out shooter. It opens up passing lanes for him.
Reeves with it. Pass to Reddish. There's the 3. Reeves can't hit. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Outside, Walker. This one for 3. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Walker. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Olynyk sets a screen for Reddish. Into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in. So it's the Warriors now. 16-point lead. Curry dishes to Hield. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Checking in for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson, Herbert Jones, Trey Murphy.
The Pelicans have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Pass to Nisi. Murray. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Inside. Curry finds Jackson Davis. And Curry has it in the corner. The three. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Number 10, 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3.
He's dialed up his aggression here in the second half, consistent in working himself to the line.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for New Orleans. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. Here's Murray. Pass to Embiid. Three-pointer. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's foul number 2 for him. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Warriors leading by 19 points. Outside Curry. Walker is screen on Jones. Here's Curry. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Curry's got 31.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
From 20 feet out. That one's not going to go.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
And so here is New Orleans. The Warriors making the shot. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Warriors leading by 23.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Stephen Curry.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Now Murray, after the missed three from Buddy Hield. Embiid with the screen on Curry. And it's Murray penetrating. It's going by Hield. Curry looking it over. Hield outside. Pass to Walker. Hield outside. 4 on the clock. To the inside. Now here's Walker. We see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Stephen, this crowd tonight was energized by the show that you put on. What is that connection like?
Have a night like tonight where everything's clicking. Just want to embrace it, and more of a gesture of appreciation because this is a great place to play.
Yeah, it sure is, man, and you guys fed off of it. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. And now, our player of the game, Stephen Curry.